So what happens is just before London Open, if the market is going aggressively up, there will be a pullback almost 80% of the time. I would wait for the New York to stop its thing. Then I will look for I would be already marking my resistance and my support level. Okay, once the volume changes, that means I believe a lot of institution or people, when market see at a discount.
I have zero knowledge about live trading and live capital. So give me a complete roadmap.
First thing, any prop firm, you have to budget yourself in what you do. Budgeting is very important. A lot of people are not talking about it.
So why are you only suggesting pro accounts over normal standard classic accounts in funding
I'll
groups?
first answer shifting to futures that fast is way. I'll tell you.
Trading money to investing money,
Okay.
and liquid cash and savings. How you structure all of this?
So let's start with savings. I love Indian market whatsoever. I don't trade them, but I make a fixed like 50 to 1 lakh a month on mutual funds every month. Hey guys, hi. I hope everyone knows about me. If not, I'll probably introduce about myself a bit. My name is Anand Rajan. Anand Rajan is my full name. I go by the name Anand Rajan FX in social media currently. So I have done more than 150k in prop firm payouts in the last couple of years. I also live probably more than 200k. I trade prop firms, futures, also live accounts. Today mostly we are going to talk about all three and how we can improve all three and how we can plan and trade all three at the same time, because the risk is going to be the same, the skill set is going to remain the same, just that how you can leverage it and make good money out of it. There are a lot of debates happening, this is bad, that is best. I'm not here to prove all those debates. I'm here to prove what I have done and how it can help you guys in the long run. So it's going to be more of a real life experience as well, and hope that helps. So that's pretty much. Before that, if you guys have any small questions, we'll start. I'm going to start talking about how I got into trading. So I got into trading from a Sri Lankan guy who just called me and said there is an opportunity, try it out. This was in 2013, where I understood. I didn't understand it. He just called me. He just said, put $50 or $100. He just mentioned you can. I was not looking at chart. I was just looking at some numbers, and I made $50 profit on $100 capital. That is 50% of it. It was huge. And that time 2013, I was not getting any money. It was very lucrative. So I got into it. Eventually I got scammed. So that's how I learned trading. Started from scam. So a lot of people will stop at that, but I didn't do it. I learned little basics, and here and there, then I graduated, got a job. So on 2016, I knew some trading. I know how Euro USD, gold and GBP USD worked. So from $200, I just randomly took trades every single day. Still, I was not aware of technical analysis. I was not aware of market sessions. I was not, I just aware, okay, market goes here at this time, it will change. Basic support and resistance. I was able to flip from 200 to 16,000 US dollars in 2 months of time. It's a huge money. I was only earning $5,000 or $6,000 yearly. Okay. Then I got, lot of confidence. I've over leveraged my position. I lost all 16,000 in just 3 days. Okay. Think about it. It's my 3 years salary. So here it is. I started off a scam, then I made a little progress, then I lost everything on just 3 days. Whereas that was my 5 years salary if I had calculated properly. So I went into sadness and I quit trading. So this was the time where trading is not very popular. There were like very few people who are already scamming other people. 2016. So there was no much of a social media presence, nothing was there. So I left trading. I completely started looking at my career. My career was good. I worked with most of the gaming companies in India. So I was lead engineer for Play Simple Games, which was acquired for $500,000 when I was working with them. So during this time, one of my friend told there is something called prop firms, you should check it out. So that was in 2022, December. So that was when I got introduced to prop firms. So this time I was not aware of all the technicals, everything. Now the social media has grown. There are a lot of people making content, a lot of people were there, but I had the base and I also have the tolerance level of losing money. So that was an advantage for me. A lot of people think losing is not an advantage. Listen to you, losses are the biggest advantage you can ever have, and still if you are in the game, that is what makes you a better trader. So I started prop firms 1 month. FTMO was banned in India. He was from Canada. So we tried couple of FTMO, we failed miserably. Then I went ahead with funding pips. That was my first firm. Initially I busted like 6 accounts. I purchased like $10,000. It still, see, as an Indian, I have the same mentality. Is it a scam? Will it get paid? But instead of me relying on someone, a lot of people here still rely, okay, let him try. If he makes money, I will try. So that is the mentality we have. I said, I will try. I got my first pay at $500. I was not very confident that it will hit my bank account. I still thought, okay, it might be a scam. Once it hit my bank account, I knew it worked. So I had a very decent job, so money was not a problem for me. So I could leverage that. So I went ahead first itself 100k. Once I knew the system worked, I moved to 100k gradually. So the first 6 months were fantabulous. I made 50,000 US dollars in the first 6 months, only trading 100k with my couple of trading models I had. My friend was there who helped me in emotional support, but we never shared our trading models or ideology because we wanted to trade individually. So that helped, and primarily I was trading GBP, JPY and gold. Later I got converted to trading only gold because I like the way how gold moves. I like the way how it rewards. It it kind of either kills you fast or rewards you fast. No in between. So that's the thing I like about gold. So I personally developed few strategies which will work on gold a lot. Then then came a time when I was at 1.5 million funding with multiple firms. I lost everything with zero payout. So that tilted me. My psychology went to zero. I personally started buying accounts. Probably 2 months I bought in for 10,000 USD, completely failing everything because I was trying to chase the 1.5 million. That's where I realized psychology is very important. So I completely stopped trading. I took a break 2 to 3 months. Then I got back. I purchased 25k account. So that is the video I made in Instagram where from 25k you can make $10,000 in 2 months if your psychology is good. So that 2 months I worked on how I learned a little bit of psychology, how it's very important. So post that, right now journey is okay. It's pretty decent, I would say. I trade in futures, live capital broker, and also CFD firms, all three at the same time. So that's pretty much. If you guys have any questions, I'll probably answer this, and we will get on to the other aspects. No questions. Huh? How do you manage? Yeah, go on. No, no, you guys are looking for a mic. हाँ ओके
कोई नहीं मैं ऐसे पूछता हूँ. So you said that Ananda, you have a very well decent job.
yeah
So you were getting paid really well.
yes
Do you think a lot of people said that if you are trading, you should have a job and you should have a separate income source? But do you think it is curse also? Just because of you have a good money flow, you can keep putting the money to the trading and keep losing, and you will not realize that what is the issue and what is the things are working or not working. Do you think is it a curse also?
so okay wait we'll just go wait for those guys to go
तुम कर लो भैया पहले ये. अभी कर लो. अभी करवा लो ये सब. अभी करवा लो भैया ये सब यार. है ना? इसका मैनेजर कहाँ है?
okay that's a decent question. Yes, it can be a good thing or the bad thing. Right now I might funnel all my funds if my psychology is not good. So assume if I'm paying 2.5 lakh a month, so 4-5 accounts is just that much. So yes, you need a perfect psychology. You should know when to stop is very important in trading. You should have a plan for it. I will talk about it in detail like after a few questions. So yes, if you have money, it's a good thing. You can leverage it well. At the same time, if you don't have a plan or a psychology is not in place, it's gonna put you into a lot of debt. For an example, assume you are getting 2.5 lakhs, okay, you are entitled to get a loan up to 20 lakhs. Your mind, what it will think, hey, I made 50k in 3 months or 6 months. If I leverage another 20 lakh, take a loan, I put that, I might make 100x of that. So that's what your mind thinks. So it's a good thing. If you don't know how to control it, it's gonna be backfiring at you.
Like I have a business, I have a different revenue income, so I will succeed in trading. But I feel that if you have that much money, that's a double sword, I think.
Yes.
Because I have seen that a lot of guys lost so much money. I think we were sitting in our own office, a couple visited in our office and they have 2 crores running loss in live
Okay.
capital, live broker account.
Got it.
And that time I feel that okay, if they have that much money, it's a double sword.
Yes.
So that's why I asked the question.
Yeah, that's what I told you the exact reason, because they can get more funds, which is gonna, they think, okay, market will reverse, it will reward you. No, it won't. Like it doesn't work like that.
So there are so many traders who have glamorized trading like they are a full-time trader, and being a full-time trader they will make more money. So what do you think? Like, what's your opinion on this?
Okay, so I was working like 9 to 7 or 9 to 9. I was working a lot, but I have devised few entry models around that. So it was working fine, and the world was not knowing about me. I was doing my regular job, making money, chilling. But some or the other, I saw a lot of people, at least from my community where I come from, they were scamming people. They were like, they don't have any credibility, and they were doing a lot of things. Then I decided, okay, this is not something which trading should represent. They were, see, I got scammed. I'm being very honest, but I took it as in a different way. It was just $200 or $300, but it made me realize, okay, there are trading world which is available. So I took it as a fees like that. But what happening where I come from, I come from South India. So the content creators and them, everyone, they were not providing value, but they were taking a lot of money. So that's why I thought, okay, I'll make, I'll quit my job. So which was very highly paying, but I still decided to take because I was making more in trading. So if I could leverage, and yes, affiliate commission is also good for influencers currently. So where I can leverage both, I can make a decent living, also continue my trading journey, what I really love. So that's what I decided and probably took that step.
So what is the ideal fund, or you can say ideal time when you can decide that you should actually quit job and do full-time trading?
So that depends, the question depends on the person actually, not for an example, if someone is happy with like a lakh a month, yes, it's very easily doable, but it comes with how much you have in capital also. That matters a lot. For an example, you want a 1 lakh to achieve from CFD Profums. If you want at least 1 month, that is around $1,300, $1,400 I need a month. Yes, it's very easily doable. You just need to have a 25k account or 100k. But the main issue is where the greed comes in. A lot of people won't be able to handle those greeds. See, when you see one trade I'm able to make 1 lakh, they will think, okay, 10 trades I'll make 10 lakhs. That's not how it works. In order to make the 10 trades hit your TP, it's very hard. So that's a question which it differs from everyone to everyone. For me, monthly I'll be happy if I'm earning like 5 to 7 lakhs a month. So I will plan accordingly. If I have like 500k or 1 million account, it's easily doable. So that's how I plan my, my regular month. So planning is very important. I'll probably walk you through how to plan as well.
So as you mentioned that you are also making an affiliate income from Profums.
Yes.
So what do you think? Like, it provides stability, or is it a good thing for a trader to like effectively have it mandatory, or is it just as another source of income?
I don't think it's another source of income right now. See, it's not much. See, you are buying an account. So this I want to discuss clearly. You guys are buying an account for $500, correct? So instead of paying the whole amount, when for an example an influencer is supporting you, like giving you content, probably helping you what this withdrawal how works, and helping you with payouts, not payouts, if you follow all the rules and the payouts are denied, they are helping you out. So these things, when influencer helps in, first of all, influencer might get like 10-15% on each sale, but that's gonna remain to make content, correct? He has to hire editors, take videos, edit, and his effort is going to go there. Right now I don't have to do that. I can make much more money when I trade correctly. So I can just place a trade, make that 1 lakh or 2 lakh, whatever is coming in. So it's just that how you guys want to help the influencer, that matters a lot, and how he wants to help you guys. And right now with the affiliate, I don't think you can make a big money is what I feel.
True.
A real trader will make more money trading than from affiliation.
So I have one more question.
Sure.
So you trade prop,
Yes.
okay, and then you put your funds in real accounts also.
Yes.
So you are trading CFD,
Futures?
prop and futures in CFD and futures in prop,
Yes.
and then your live account.
Yes.
So do you have any kind of model how trading money to investing money,
Okay.
and liquid cash and savings? How you structure all of this?
Okay, so let's start with savings. I love Indian market whatsoever. I don't trade them, but I make a fixed like 50 to 1 lakh a month on mutual funds every month. It can be banks, mostly on banks and gold bonds. I think gold bonds is not an option right now. Only banks like HDFC, Axis, and ICICI. These are my primary. And also I look at agriculture as the main thing in the next future, and it's never gonna die. And on electric sector. So these 5 sectors I always put in 15. I just don't look at it. I'm just telling you. Every month it gets deducted. I don't even look at the portfolio where it is, where it should be nothing. Okay, now coming to the CFD firms and or prop firms in general. See, prop firms gives you this leverage of making more money if you are a disciplined trader. Yes, they have a lot of rules, lot of restrictions, but end of the day, for an example, just look, take this for an example. Assume you are taking money from someone. Forget someone, from your own brother or sister, telling that I'm going to start a business. Will they blindly give? They will set you something. Okay, this is the timeline. This is something which we are expecting. So the same thing they are expecting. When you are trading a prop firm, make sure you are adhere all the rules. Not do any malpractices like giving passing services or anything. Just do your thing. See if you can do a good trading. From that, the reward is very, very high. Who gives you from a $500? Who gives you $10,000 leverage? No, if you can, all they ask is risk 1%. 1% is how much? Or 3% on a single day. So that is $3,000. Who is going to give you 1.5 lakh or 3 lakh risking capacity, right? So as a traders, we should adapt to it. For me, that has helped me drastically to develop my live trading skills. Whereas these rules, see, even I was trading, go full margins kind of a guy initially. Where I reached first 20, 25, they placed a restriction in me. So that helped me to rebuild, think how to trade. So that has helped me. So think it like an opportunity to make more money or fixed money. Both can happen in CFD.
Okay, so you buy a prop firm charges accounts, okay?
Yeah.
Then you make a money on that.
Yes.
People see that, okay, you have took a payout of 100k or 200k.
Yes.
But they don't know how much money you have invested into buying the challenges.
Yes. So I have always tracked my data. For funding pip to achieve 100k, I have spent around $22,000.
Okay, so
For,
it's around 1:5.
yeah, 1:5.
So
Yes.
ROE is a 5x.
Yes.
So don't you think so? There's a very this is not transparent thing available on social media.
No, it is actually. If you look at our certificate, there is something called ROA, risk to like what returns. Mine is around 1,300. Pushpak is around 5,000 range. So he is a better.
So I was talking about the beginners. When
Yeah.
beginners see the big numbers, okay, so they think that okay, I can buy $500, 200k account, and then I can achieve these numbers, right?
Okay, that's yes, but it depends on how the influencer portraying themselves. Whether they will openly tell I have spent this much.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. That's overall hype right now. This is
Yeah.
happening. They don't think that okay, if someone has a 50k live fund account and they are making around 25k, they will not respect them. They will not consider it as a real trading. But someone has putting the certificates of big prop firm payouts, but they don't know the reality of how much money they have put in into background.
Got it.
So that is a very big influential thing that is distracting a lot of traders.
Yeah,
Do you think is it right? And
So that's what I'm trying to do. It depends on who is doing this and who is like the audiences. They should have something. Okay, he has spent this much. They can always check all our certificates are QR encoded, and it will exactly tell you what is the ROI for the certificate. At least on funding pip, I'm not sure about other certificates. Yeah, rest of the prop firms.
thank you so much for answering.
Sure.
Anyone else?
Just said कि in the starting you made $16,000 from very small capital like $200 $300 and you lost it all, and you also said कि you made $50,000 from funding pips. A lot of us are always stuck in technicals only in the initial year, but you said कि you managed to build 2-3 systems. So what are the credible sources one can find to study technicals, and what you trade basically? Can you share that?
Yeah, I will walk you through my technical system. Before that, so there are a lot of talk about. So everyone life here are not the same. You guys will trade very differently. I guys, my trading hunger is very different. The way I trade is very different. It might not suit you. For an example, right now I'm at a level where monthly I can lose 10 lakh and I can still sit here. It's not going to be the same for everyone, right? So the trading strategy and the way we trade doesn't apply. Might be you can reduce the lot sizes, but it won't be the same. You won't be able to get up at 7 o'clock like me, or wait till the market moves to that particular. The patience level won't be the same. So I'll walk you through how I do. You guys can adapt that how well you can adapt, or you guys can get an idea, okay, this might work for me, that might work for me. I mostly trade liquidity sweeps and session shifts, which I found adaptable to me. So, and also another thing, I never shifted my trading model just for anyone. I know Pushpak, I know Rohit, I know everyone in the current market, but not even once I have personally sat and watched their strategy, because I know mine work. I just have to put more effort. That's something I'm very not stubborn about, because I like, once I see okay what is happening with them, I will lose my control over my model.
So out of 100, how much percentage will you give ki in a trader's life, a strategy is this much important and risk management is this much
20%.
important? 20% only.
Yes. See, okay, let me. This is again coin flip game. I think a lot of people would have given an example. Any point of time, you right now gold is at all time high. You are just assuming gold might crash, and you are taking a trade 1:1. There are 50-50 plans. Okay, why are still people not able to make that 50% money? It's like they will panic, they'll close, they'll do something, they'll revenge trade, they'll reverse trade. Once they close the profit, they won't be able to satisfied with what they have made. Again, market will fall. Again, he will enter, he'll get stuck. So there are a lot of other parameters, which is far more important than strategy. Taking entry is based on strategy, correct? And why do still 90% of the people fail with same strategy? I mean, or taking an entry model at 50-50%. It's just that they are not able to hold on or think about those trades in that way.
Sir, when I enter the market, because I don't able to understand what chart is, so I spend all of my time reading technicals. So they are not credible sources from where I can learn risk management, money management, and psychology. So a trader's life is always revolve around technicals. So why a trader is not thinking in that way ki my technicals are not that important, and we need to shift our focus on risk management and psychology. Why we always stuck on technicals only?
So
Because
see, technical, I didn't say technical is not important. Technical is important. Maybe like in the split of 20-20, or psychology and risk management at 50% and rest 20 and entry models are 20, like that perspective.
why all the influencers, yes, there are some influencers who are talking about ki risk management is important and money management is important, but most of the content on YouTube and what we saw on social media revolve around mostly technical.
So that has given them their edge, okay, but they have never spoken about what if that edge fails. See, they will tell 70% win rate, correct? In the 30% when they lose, what do they do? That matters a lot, correct? So I have seen, from a personal, so I am an IB affiliate for XM, so I have a trader under me, okay? So I taught him free live trading, not CFD. From $200, he layered his position. So I do something called HFT layering also. He's layered his position for over 2.5 weeks, and he made from 200 to 22,000 US dollars. Okay, in that time he closed the position. I was able to see there was a crazy trade running under me. I figured out who it is. I called him, bro, you taught me how to do it. I did. Okay, night I'm calling him, from close the position, tomorrow I'm going to teach you how to maintain this. Okay, by the time morning I'm calling him back, he has liquidated the entire money, 22,000 US dollars. Okay, I was sad hearing this and think about his situation. So this is where coming to the, even when you have money, people are not able to hold. They don't have that knowledge. The greed kicks in. So even in my mentorship program, like, everyone are mostly profitable, but whenever they see profit, they take more trades on their live account unnecessarily, because they just assume that they will make more money. So I'll probably walk you through that now. So anyone has questions, I'll probably yes.
How much we should be risking on a prop account? So
Okay.
this is the first question.
Okay.
Okay. Then I have zero knowledge about live trading and live capital. So give me a complete roadmap
Sure.
on like how I can start trading live account, how I can scale it up. In the beginning, whether I should like flip the accounts from like by putting like $500, turn it into 5,000. Then when I have like 15-20,000 by flipping it, then I start trading it normally and
Got it.
take my account from 15 or 20,000 to like 100-200K.
Sure,
What exactly should I do? And yeah, the first question is,
How much should you risk
what
in
do
a
you
prop
think
firm?
is the right approach to trade prop firms?
Got it.
What do you think is the risk a guy should take, especially in the both basically
Got it.
evaluation and in the funded stage?
Got it. So let me, okay, since I'm stopping my mentorship, I'll walk you through whatever I teach in my mentorship. Okay, first thing, any prop firm you have to budget yourself in what you do. Budgeting is very important. A lot of people are not talking about it. For an example, I might be okay with losing 5 lakh a month. He might be losing only 20,000 rupees a month. So first you have to budget. First, you should only take in the money which you can afford. Never lend from someone. Don't beg someone. Don't ask someone that I will repay you in this X amount of time, because this all fucks you up your psychology a lot, because you are entitled to do this at this point of time. That market doesn't work that way. Market moves on its own trajectory. We are just entering and exiting how we can. If you are taking money from someone, it's gonna be 100x pressure from you. Don't ever lend or put in the money which you can afford. If you have 1 lakh and you can lose that 1 lakh in a month or in 2 months, and if you can continue with your life, then put it. This is the first thing. Second thing, every prop firm has different rules. For an example, funding pip used to have 5% rule, correct? So risk 5%. They allow you to risk 5%, then risk 5%. Now they change to 3%. Just risk 3% or less than. And also you guys have to consider they are built to make you lose, correct? So for an example, if you keep 3%, if it is SL, you will breach your account with slippages and commissions. So understand the rules. So whenever trade closes, there is slippage and commissions. These are the tricks and tips where an experienced trader can help you out. So when the trade closes, the slippage and commission will be calculated. If you keep 3%, it will close at 3.2%. If you guys have noticed. So in my mentorship, I always make sure they are keeping at 2.8. That way the slippage and commissions are calculated. And also few rules like don't keep your trades open during news time, because they purposely hit your stop loss and they will just say you are not supposed to hold the trade in there. This one. Now coming back to the risk, what is adaptable for your budget? For an example, if you are budgeting 20,000 and you can purchase 5K accounts, correct? When your setup comes, execute with the maximum risk you can to pass faster. And if they come tell you, okay, you are risking too much, then reduce according to the rules, because they get to decide what you have to do. So since we are making money, but end of the day they get to decide. So whenever there is a rule change, so Pips does that, but other firms directly restricted you, and they just move you to 1%. Then you have to continue trading with 1%. So that's the first question. Live capital.
What do you think about 0.5 and 1% on any value?
That is, see, if you have a lot of patience, go for it. The whole point of making money is to go live. You risk 0.5 and 1% on live, very good. But challenge phase, personally, from my experience, if you have budgeted well and you have $6 6 accounts or 7 accounts in disposal, if you look at the drawdown, if you place 1 or 2 trades a day, it will take 5 days to breach an account, correct? So breach an account in 5 days or pass an account in 5 days. That is something which I pray and preach as well. So go aggressive on challenge phase. If they are restricting you to 3, do 3%, 2 days or 1 day, whenever it's possible.
So 90% of the trader who trades prop firm in India are trading on a 5K and a 10K account.
Yes.
And they are not ready to accept this fact that they should be risking more. What is the one advice which you want to give them? They are like, I'll purchase one account and my life is completely dependent on one basic that one particular 5K or 10K account. I'll trade that account for like 2 or 3 months. Then I'll try to go very slow on that account. In like 5 or 6 months, I'll take a payout from a 1 5K account.
So that is.
So this is the basic data. You even
Yeah,
also know
so
this
that
thing
is what.
from multiple prop firm that 90% of the trader are going with a 5K and 10K account. And
So I would
they are
say,
like completely like this.
not to trade, to be honest, because they are just wasting their time. Maybe learning is good. You can learn at this phase, but if you want to seriously make money from prop firms, this method of approach will be very slow and it's not reliable. That's why at least I'm telling you need at least 5 to 6 accounts. 6 accounts to the whole proportion is you have 5 to 6 accounts a month. You pass 1 or 2. Okay, just 20% you're passing. In that, if you make 10% or forget 10%, 5% you're recovering and you're in profit. This is the basic calculation which you are supposed to calculate and trade.
What's your view on instant accounts, especially in the CFD space?
So see, a lot of rules are there. If you are very consistent, if you are able to make 10%, in spite of that there are rules. If you by mistake, if you hold during news event, it's gone. Assume you are $5,000 up and you're not trying to trade and some Trump just did some news, your account is gone. I personally don't prefer instant funding currently, instant funded accounts currently, but a lot of firms are coming with new models which I'm personally trying. If I like that, I'll start promoting them. I mean, flexible rules is always good on instant funding, but right now there are no firms I personally believe in instant funding is that great. Like I've heard about it, I have not tried. the best approach is get a 2 lakh rupee money in your bank account first, which you are ready to lose. That should be the first. And second is, are you first doing trading? Have you traded profums? Yes or no? If you have traded profums, then probably I would recommend a 25k account. If you are new, I would recommend 5k account to learn the basics. Like, see, profums has a lot of rules. Like I just told you, when you keep a TP, it won't close at TP exactly. The commission, it took me a $500 to learn that, correct? For you, it just takes $5. A lot of community. Right now, my speech will help you save 50 or 100 or $200 if you just keep in mind. So that what matters. So second, if you have experience, go for 25k, start trading, scale up, you will reach 100k pretty fast. Why I told 2 lakhs is for your mind. You have the calm mind, okay, my trades will be perfect, even if I lose, I have this money in my backup. So that helps you a lot. Great, Hal. Any other questions?
I'm planning to currently before I used to be 200k funded, but because of instant funding I lost my funding. So currently I am planning to a maximum funding with funding pips, and then leverage that and buy accounts in futures, and then futures I want to trade aggressively. So why are you only suggesting pro accounts over normal standard classic accounts
Okay,
in funding pips?
I'll first answer shifting to futures that fast is way. I'll tell you. So for an example, you are playing cricket. Okay, you are learning to bat. When you learn to bat, will you leave then and play football?
I'm already into futures.
Okay.
To trade maximum funding into CFD, and from the payout, I'll invest that payout money into futures to buy accounts.
Why don't you be better at futures and take money from futures itself?
Means futures is not CFD is like salary accounts. So only 1% and I leave that. But in futures, I can be more aggressive when compared to CFD.
Okay, so might work for me. I need to be concentrated on one single thing. That is very important for me. Right now, I am doing 3, but there were phases I was doing 1 CFD. I did when I was successful. Then I moved to live. When I moved live, when I am successful, I moved to futures. Now I can combine 3 and do. Okay, in between I have made mistakes. It's not like there were times where I was up like $5,000 on live. I have placed trade on my live account thinking that it's challenge account. Okay, and I have lost that money. So I have got scammed by firms of around 15,000 US dollars by funded elite something. So because I didn't read the reviews or trusted myself on the reviews. So these are the mistakes I have done personally when I was multitasking. So I would recommend you to concentrate on one. Go be good, like be very confident. Okay, monthly whatever happens, I am able to make that money there. Then probably you can explore. Now coming back, why I personally love Funding Pip Pro account. See, again, as I told, I want to get live funding very fast. That is the only account in their model which gets you very fast with all the powers indeed. Okay, and it gives 6% and it's cheaper than normal. So if you pass an account, for everyone, you get second phase immediately. If you pass on another account, you get live immediately. On a same day, you can reach live, or at least in 2 days time, you can reach live. And the first payout is in 7 days. Correct, and that is an amazing thing. Yes, drawdown is 6%, but the price is also less. You can buy 5 accounts for that price. Okay, and the monies remain the same as well as the 2-step pro. 2-step pro, if you have to pass, minimum it's 3 days. Phase 1, phase 2, that is freaking 6 plus 4 for 10 days. Then first payout is on 14 days, and weekend of another 4 days. It will take 30 days for your first payout. Do you guys want 30 days on your first payout or 10 days? Correct. So that is my favorite account. I always try to, unless they nerf it, I will trade that.